So go ahead, config. Let's go ahead and see what settings we got here. Yeah, that's all fine. Yep, that's fine. Oh, B for back. Okay, controls. Looks fine. Yeah, everything's fine. Harley, 3 streams in a row, let's go. And Spy, 13 months. Let's go. How's it going, man? This game is apparently like a hybrid of a visual novel and you also like make drinks. So I'll see how much I like it. I definitely don't have the voice to play through a visual novel the entire stream, so. Yeah, this game came out ages ago. That happens, Spy, especially when you're lame and you suck at a game. Hey, Harley! The skill issue? Yeah. They thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They thought of the comrade who came not again. They lifted their glasses and sadly they said, "We drink to the name of the mate who is dead." Henry Lawson. Cough, cough, cough. It's too bloody damp down here. I know we're underground, but I don't suppose there are any windows we could open. There's a ventilation duct in here somewhere. Maddie, mind opening it up, get some fresh air circulating? Other end's blocked right now. There's a dumpster sitting on top of it. You'll have to grin and bear it. Oh shoot, I still need to get it out of the freezer. I was gonna do that when I showered and then I forgot.
Yeah, because you forgot your towel.
Yeah. Gosh dang it. Ah, it's still in there. I completely forgot. That's why you're still, yeah, if Suwey goes to the house, I'll do it. Suwey, when we go brush our teeth tonight, can you remind me to, put some of the cheesecake in the fridge?
Sure.
You want cheesecake? Dude, you can buy cheesecake from Goldie Choke.
Pigeon Bakery Company!
It's pigeonbakerycompany.com. Grim. Let's go, let's go. What? Baking. Baking. It's not bakery. You screwed me over, Suboy. It's Pigeon Baking Company.
No, it is Pigeon Bakery Baking Company.
Can we hurry this up? Calm your farm, old man. You're well aware it takes a while to set up. And I appreciate your tone. Sorry. At the very least, can we turn some lights on? With all the rubbish you got scattered around the place, I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. Ashley, would you mind? Oh, well, this is a place. Thanks. You're more organized than last time I see. Practice makes perfect. Hey, Ranger's got your back, Goldie Choke. See, that Suboy Ranger's got his back. Ranger even knew.
He's a jerk. No, you big meanie.
Hey, Maddie. How much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. Great. Now, Jay. What's up, Lil P? I found you a chair. Ah, thank you. So, this whole thing, surely it's not legal, yeah? Maddie wasn't clear on that. Yes, the council found it confronting. For good reason, I suppose. Because it utterly upsets the natural order, mate. It's not just bureaucracy. It's just you. Most rules can be bent, after all. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules, as I'm sure you've realized. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Bah. Is this related to her gambling for time? Mm-hmm. So, the transfer was the same sort of magic we're doing now. Yes. Small scale, though. Being on a larger scale requires a bit more preparation. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it, though. For good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up well once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. Stubborn scholars notwithstanding. What do you even call this sort of magic, then? Question's irrelevant, because it's banned. Do it, Spy. Spy, he makes so much stuff. Ah, I'm so excited. We already got cheesecake, and then we're getting a bunch of samples of stuff coming in a few days. Another game related to death. Let's rock. Yeah. Wait, was one of the games yesterday related to death? Not yesterday, but Monday? I don't think so. Extremely cool. That's what I call it. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. But hey, we're among friends, so we can call it what it really is. Necromancy. Also, I'm playing on Switch, so the loading screens are a little bit long. I apologize. From your hazy memories, a certain word calls out to you. Necromancy. You try desperately to remember what it meant. Death. This fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the past. Remember what transpired, and never forget you are scattered practice, bureaucracy, fast. Oh, it's just a bunch of words. Okay. But yeah, I got this review key ages ago. It's been sitting for so long. And I've just been slow to cover it. So we're finally getting through all the review keys, which feels really nice because I don't need to worry about it anymore, you know? Ooh, first person. That's weird. I did not expect this to be first person. Okay. Press and hold A to inspect a memory. Oh. Maddie's rules. 1. We welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in no order they arrived. Don't ask who's alive, it's rude. If someone wants you to know, they'll tell you. The dead have 24 hours to spend within the premises before moving on. Strictly enforced. I will drink water, thank you. No, we don't have Wi-Fi. Report broken items and other anomalies to staff. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. Don't feed the Eidolons. They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact. I'm pressing A. Hello? I'm pressing A and nothing's happening. Okay, my controller's working. Let's try this again. Oh, B to return. Okay. I see. I haven't played Coffee Talk. I really want to, but I just haven't bought it. I know, but if I bought every game that was $6 on Steam that's on my wish list, it'd be like $50. Okay. I've already spent like $50 on the most recent sale, okay? How am I supposed to choose which one? The Terminal, Carlton, Victoria, Australia, 30,053. Excerpts from online reviews. Pretty unremarkable coffee. Barista speaks Chinese but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. I'm very self-conscious about my top hat now. Observed a little girl running around cafe with a knife, unsupervised. Came down with deep sense of ennui, I don't know what that means after visiting. Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about burst taste in coffee. This coffee's some of the best I've ever had. 5 stars. Disclosure, I have no taste buds. Hey. Mate, you right? You can see me. Clear as day, yeah. What can I get you? I've been walking around for hours. Nobody was talking to me. I don't even know how I got in here. I think you'll find it was via the front door. Okay. Right, where am I? This, dearly departed, is the terminal. Carlton's finest. Departed? They say our coffee's to die for. A feeling of listlessness and dissatisfaction arising from a lack of occupation or excitement? Oh boy. So, I don't really know how to go about this. Ask me anything, man. You're not the first disheveled dead guy to drop in, and I'm sure you won't be the last. What does everyone else ask? They generally ask, what does everyone else ask? Ah, shoot. And they always say that. You want coffee good enough to die for? Ask me anything, r/dead barista. Then there's the embarrassed silence. Alright. I get it. You make a habit of bullying everyone who comes through, or just the pitiful ones. It's almost exclusively the latter. I guess that's consistent. I always felt like people saw me as a pitiful guy. Sorry, I was actually just kidding there. No, you're right. I'm a sad guy. Boss hated me, family hated me, work sucked, and just like everything else about me. Now I'm never even gonna have a chance to make things better for myself. That's it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Hey, come on. And now I'm sitting in a cafe for dead people falling apart in front of the barista. Mate, pull it together. Number 1 rule, no breakdowns in the cafe, please. I promise, man, you're okay. I know how it is. Are you dead? No, and I don't know if you read the rules outside, but... God, I did, yes. Can't even get that right. In that case, you'll also have to read that you have 24 hours left before you gotta move on to the next place. And I don't think you want to spend them having one big, long, extended panic attack. 24 hours? Ah, no. What I'm saying is, everything's okay. Just take some deep breaths. We'll sort this out. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a fuss. Cafe's empty. It's not like I've got anything else going on. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? I'm kind of a burden. You're not, promise. Chin up, mate. Let me tell you about the building. It's got some cool history. So the first time I came here was about 4 years ago. And that's why you should never ever serve a martini to a dead biker, even if he specifically asked for one. Huh. Out of all the possible ways to react to that, that's one I certainly didn't expect. Yeah, no point in seeking eternal vengeance if you're gonna have to leave in a few hours anyway. Kinda strips it of the meaning, you know? There's no way to tell whether you'll even care once you cross over. But then again, maybe I'm just being buzzkill about it. Shouldn't go around policing people's reactions to things. I'm still wrapping my head around all this. Death, that is. Oh, weird. Yeah, that's the word. So you said most people don't ever find out how they died before they pass? Even if they got murdered or something? Yep. Most people don't die from murder. It's mostly sickness, or old age, or lawnmower accidents. Well, they call them accidents, but really loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits. That's sad. Alright, hold on just a moment. You can't drop that and move on. Possessed lawnmowers? Seriously? Anything with splitting blades attracts them. Garden equipment, blenders, power saws. They're a real pain in the butt. Gotta do at least 1 or 2 exorcisms a month on the coffee grinder. That's wild. So, I know I'm breaking the rules again, but how many people are in here dead? Yeah. It's a cafe for dead people. Harley. Does that mean it's everyone? Or are some of these people just really into ghost cafes? A little of column A, a little of column B. Plenty of mortals come through, but this is one of the only crossing points in the country, so we get a lot of your type. That's also why the rent's so high. Because those vampires who own the place know we get a lot of foot traffic. Literal vampires? No. Like boomers, landlord class. Ah, same thing I guess. So to answer your question, there are 9 customers in here right now. Out of those 9, yourself included, I'd say 4 or 5 of them are just passing through on their way to get to the next place. How can you tell? Once you've worked here for a while, you get sort of a sixth sense with this kind of thing. Gotcha. Speaking of sixth senses, I've got one for trouble. You have 2 sixth senses? Hello, Ashley. Ashley had adopted the cafe staff a couple years back, much in the same way that a puppy adopts a squeaky toy. She was kind of ferociously smart kid who absorbed information like a sponge, but only used it to cause trouble. Today, she was accompanied by the stench of motor oil and brought with her a look that said, "I'm an invincible genius." She was mostly right about that one. Alright, I know that look. Spit it out. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Cut the crap, kid. What are you after? I'm busy dealing with a customer. I'm not really needing any attention. Shut up, Keyshawn. I need an extra pair of hands, and none of my Ashlings are around to help. Don't you have any clamps? We got you a bunch for your birthday last month. All being used for other very important things. They were not. Pretty sure I saw one on a table upstairs earlier. No, I really need a helper. Ashley, I'm busy. Please. Hey, I could probably. Please. I could. Come on, Ashley. You gotta let us work. I'm not gonna get anything done down here if I have to keep going upstairs to find the screwdrivers you've misplaced. But, hey, no dice. What about Jay? He can help me. But what about? He's emptying the dishwasher. Sound familiar? It should, because I told you to do it an hour ago. Oh. It's really no trouble. Oh. Why don't I take this guy? Only thing he's busy with is being dead. Hey. Come on. Ashley, I'm not going to argue with you about this. I'm sure he would rather relax than be bossed around. Also, manners. We've talked about this. You've got to be more respectful in front of the customers. Please. I'm happy to go upstairs. Really, it's fine. I don't have anything else going on. And I'm super dead. I'm cool with it. I'm Keyshawn, very dead guy, happy to help. You sure? I can just send her back upstairs. Promise, it's fine. I'd just sit around and be a pain otherwise. Perfect. Come, peon. We got work to do. Ashley wasn't getting enough attention, But with Maddie's newfound responsibility, some sacrifices had to be made. That meant the kid would have to occupy herself more often than not. She still felt guilty as heck about it, and, I reckon this place needs more plants. Jesus, Che. You're gonna give me a heart attack. What's on your mind? Head in the clouds, as per usual. Did I look like I was thinking weighty thoughts? Excruciatingly so. What's going on? Nothing important. Just my resting bee face. Nope. This one's different. How so? Your facial expression is reminding me of the first time you tried to fistfight that cosplayer. I just noticed I can inspect keywords. Oh, it like gives you the definition. Okay. Oh, the samurai? The one who barged in waving his gift store katana and demanding satisfaction after I refused to put 15 shots in his coffee? Weirdly specific. What's it look like? Looks like you just got threatened with 1,000-fold Nippon steel. It's a precious memory, so I remember it very clearly. A mix of deep disgust, a whole bunch of derision, and a tiny pinch of pity. Yep, that's me. What a mood. You alright though? Real talk. I'm fine. I'm actually fine, or let's not talk about it fine. The second one. Pharaoh. Offer is still open if you'd like to talk things out. In the meantime, sorry. Can I grab that tea towel? My hands are wet. Oh. Yeah, here you go. So, do the dishes need hand washing, or... I'm sure I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier. Nah. Thing's busted. Door latch won't close. Might call the repairman. Ashley shouldn't wash them by hand anyway. Her arm would corrode, so I did it. Not a problem. Yeah, fair enough. So like I mentioned, it'll need a repair unless you want to let Ashley at it. I'd call the repairman myself, but our landline stopped working last week. We have a landline? Yes. Ancient technology. An elegant tool for a less civilized age. Only works when you pay the bill, though. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to get it repaired, or just buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for parts. The costs are pretty close, all things considered. Hey, don't work too hard. You'll worry yourself into an early grave. Hey, you've spent 50 years digging holes. That sounds like pretty tough work, old man. Ow. Old man. For your information, I'm barely, 170-ish? I'm failing to see the inaccuracy. It was during a literal gold rush. Everyone was doing it. Only thing different about me is I eventually started digging up things more interesting than gold. Only kind of gold I'm interested in is brown gold. Coffee. Shut up. It's hard to tell who's talking. Hey, so, I know it's just about another stress pile, but I think we need to put in an order for more kitchenware soon. Ugh. Yeah, another thing that costs money. We're beginning to run out of cutlery, though. It keeps disappearing. I'm not sure where. I don't know how long I can wait before we get more. Don't know if we can afford that this month. Just, everything's a bit too pricey right now. I hope that the coffee cartels keep pushing prices up. I don't think the importer is part of a cartel. They're quite nice. I've seen photos of their kids. You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals with the prices they charge. Wholesale my butt. And yet we keep buying from them. Well, yeah. The beans are good, man. It's just everything else on top of them that's stressing me out. Yes. I'll happily accept the blame for some of that. It's fine. You don't have to. I know it's all on me. I've just got to figure out how to pay everything off. Everything and everyone. Ugh. The Council of Death and the doubly awful debt we owe to them are the last things I want to think about right now. I've lost enough sleep over it already. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm worried about you, You've had a lot of responsibility dropped on you in a very short period of time, and I can't help but feel a little culpable for that. I know. Yeah, I know. And you, I can't thank you enough. It's alright. Hold yourself together. We'll figure it out as a team, just like we always have. I just don't want to deal with it, you know? I get it. And I don't want you to feel like I'm imposing or interfering too much. I know the cafe's yours now, and even though things are a bit much at the moment, I know I keep saying this, Maddie, but I don't know how much time we have to deal with all this thing before things start falling apart. Things are already falling apart. But you're gonna have a face-to-face reality at some point. You know that, right? Che, I know. I don't need any more reminders from you. Back off, man. The council's always on my mind. Hey, Dovahkiin, how's it going? Is this game literally just a visual novel? Because I thought you, like, actually served drinks and stuff in it. But that's not looking to be the case, and it's hard to tell who's talking. You know, I'll give this till the battle, and then I think I'll switch games. I can't escape them. My best is all I can do, okay? Just because you're my best friend and my old boss and my mentor doesn't mean I need you to preaching at me about how I need to deal with my problems. Because they're my problems now, not yours. Alright, no worries. I'll give you some space. I might go check on Ashley. So you seen her recently? She's upstairs. Tried a customer up there talking about clamps or something. I'd better go rescue them then. Be back in a bit. Your life is a visual novel? He's right, isn't he? We really could use some more plants. We're gonna put a big ol' steak knife to it and make them fight each other. I love it. This is gonna be great. I want to build something that gets put on the TV show Bro Battle Royale with flamethrowers on it. You're not gonna put one on this little guy, are ya? A flamethrower? Probably not. But I want you to record the fight on my phone so we can send it to the producers. Yeah, sure thing. Let's get this knife attached. Pass me those zip lines. Zip dies. And the knife. Knife. And my coffee. Are you sure? Who even gave you that? Coffee! Dang it, it's empty. My coffee is empty, Keyshawn. The world is beginning to vibrate. Maybe it's good that your cup runneth out empty, yeah? I think my cup needs to runneth with more espresso in it. How many shots did you put in there? Too many, Keyshawn. But I did ask Icarus how many shots of espresso he had. Yeah, I'm reading a book about Icarus. He flew to the sun. I'm cultured. In unrelated news, I have a headache. I think you might want to read a little more about Icarus. There's a twist ending to that one. I'm holding a knife, Keyshawn. No spoilers. No spoilers. Promise. Alright, Jay, just say hi. Try not to get a knife slung at you this time. You got this. Ahem. Hey, kids. Intruder! Keyshawn, my buddy, my pal. Did I get him? No, you, missed. Dang it. But wait, you threw it on purpose? Extremely on purpose, yeah. Hey, have a great leg, Cinder. I'm fine, by the way. Oh, it's just you. Would it have been worse if it was someone else? Probably. Unless their actual spy come to steal my robot designs, then it would have been good. Hey, I think I'm crashing. Oh, she's asleep. Oh no. Is she okay? Did I kill her? She'll wake up in about 15 minutes with no ill effects, but you probably shouldn't give her any more coffee. She turns into a real goblin. Oh. She told me to make her immeasurably powerful. I mean, she's not wrong, but you know. Great power, great responsibility, yada yada yada. She's 13. Kids got plenty of energy already. Maybe not this sense of responsibility though. Yeah, I don't even know how I ended up sitting here attaching knives to robots. She's very convincing. You'll have to tell me, mate. She basically lives here. Her parents would kill me if they found out she'd nearly killed me. Pretty good blind throw though. She makes me proud on the weirdest ways. Did she learn from the best? She did. But the best definitely wasn't me. Maddie's pretty deadly with knives. Loves her flashy tricks. Bad habit, probably. Alright. So, this game is being nothing but a visual novel. So, we're gonna switch